Good morning, my friends, and welcome, my loves. We are in full moon energy, beautifuls, and there is a lot of aspects going on with this full moon, my loves. So let's have a little look-see at this chart. Let's get straight into it, because I do feel there's, in a few minutes that I have got, there's a little bit to look at here. So this is a super full moon that we're in, my loves. It became the full moon at 0 degrees Libra, and it is obviously opposing the sun at 0 degrees Aries. So just that in itself, my loves, I feel there is this, Aries self, Libra other. So very interesting. So I definitely feel there is already big energies around relationships with this super full moon. So I do feel that's the strong point that we're looking at here. So other aspects of this moon, we have the moon trining Mars and Pluto. We have the moon squaring Jupiter. We have, moon opposing Chiron. Okay, that's interesting. We've got minor aspects to Venus and quincunx to Uranus. So like I said, there's a lot of energy in with this full moon, super full moon. And then we've got all this on top of it. So hold on to your hats, my friends. Okay. I should be shuffling for card of the day as well. But so my intuitive view of all these goings on is I definitely feel it is a time of deep healing here, my loves. And I do feel that it is more, this full moon energy is around more, I guess, solitude of thought and feelings than, throwing ourselves out there and, just getting busy with other people. And I do feel it's more of a time of that reflection for that deep healing, because I do believe we're all, as a collective, we are healing here. So lots of patience with self in and around that, my loves. So I do feel it is time in with this solitude of thought, this reflection. It's time to look at what adjustments we need in life, where we need to redirect ourselves here, my lovelies, and what sort of needs to end and what needs to begin. Very powerful energies here. I do feel there's this element, try not to make any hasty decisions, especially in and around relationships though, my love, because there's this element, this moon squaring Jupiter here. I'm just getting this feeling of, we may have unrealistic ideas that, what's coming through intuitively is the grass isn't always greener on the other side. Okay. So there's just a little bit of that energy going on. So, especially in and around relationships, especially with any endings, my friends, there is definitely time to sit and reflect and see if something truly is not serving you, or you've just got, itchy feet. You're just looking for something new and exciting, or is this relationship really not serving you on a deeper level? So I do feel there's this element of needing to look at these things, especially in and around relationships. And for those out there considering maybe, ending relationships, have that little bit of solitude of thought. Listen to yourself here. Dig a little bit here. Of where this is actually coming from. Are you just, a little bit restless here, or is this truly not serving you to move further? So I feel just a little bit of acknowledgement around that, my dear friends. So very powerful, very emotionally powerful, of course. Excuse me, I've just got a bit of hair in my eye. Oh, okay, I think we've got a card. Okay, beauties. So a few fell out, but I'm going to take the top one, if I can focus. Okay, so this is interesting. So, card of the day, my loves, for this super full moon, we have 5 of Pentacles. I hope you guys can see that. So this normally is a card of feeling like a little bit of an outcast, feeling on the outer, not feeling supported. But the intuitive message I get from this card, my friends, it's all about perception sometimes. And faith that everything is as it is meant to be. If there are any situations in your lives, my friends, where you feel you may be on the outer, maybe it wasn't a path you chose, but maybe it's just what has happened. Everything is meant to be, I'm feeling. Everything is meant to be. And sometimes when we feel like the outcast, detached, there's this element of not only spiritual isolation. And in a way, sometimes we need that spiritual isolation to find more of ourselves, to discover exactly what we're made of. Yes, we are all one, but there's a certain element of our spiritual path that can only be walked alone, my friends. So if you do find yourself in this situation of feeling quite the outcast, quite isolated, this could just be the universe opening up a path for you to do your deep healing, your deep inner work. Because none of us are ever alone. We have so much beautiful, loving energy surrounding us at all times. So this spiritual isolation, as I felt even with the astrology, that it is time for a little bit more solitude, to create space for this deep healing that needs to happen. This could be what this card is highlighting. Needing this to be isolated a little bit. So we have that space to dig deep and heal. So much releasing and healing going on with this beautiful moon. We really are, there is so many endings and beginnings starting here, my friends. But my only concern is that we come back and think and don't make those hasty decisions in this energy. Definitely sit in this, feel what is really serving you here, because the grass is not always greener, as Spirit brought through. The grass is not always greener on the other side. So my loves, I send you so many beautiful full moon energy and love. Mwah! And I shall see you tomorrow. Mwah. Peace.